A new Gamer Supps waifu cup is coming out later today. It looks pretty cool, and if you actually go ahead and purchase it, you actually get a free GG tub alongside it. And you can get that with 10% off using code Espada. Alright lads, so today we got the exciting announcement that 1000 Year Blood War round, I don't even know, but the founder summons with Ichibe, Oh-Etsu, and also Orihime are getting resurrected, and they'll officially be getting their upgrades on the 13th of this month. But we've known this banner was up next. I've been waiting for it. I'm excited to see what they are potentially going to pick up. Because for those that aren't aware, this is the banner that kickstarted 2020, right? It was the end of year banner for 2019, and this banner is getting resurrected way early than it should be. But because it's a 1000 Year Blood War banner, and 1000 Year Blood War is currently airing, it has to get resurrected. We have no idea if the next round is going to get resurrected next month. We'll find out when the time does come. This, for the most part, very well could be our final 1000 Year Blood War. This, for the most part, could be our final 1000 Year Blood War Resurrection banner until the anime Season 3 starts to air. Either way, though, I'm excited. Let's jump straight into it. I haven't seen what they are about to get, but let's talk about it, right? So first up, we have Ichibe. Now, in all honesty, I have no idea what they need to do for this character. He's a Brave Battle character specifically designed in mind to counter Khan for Your Own World Noritora, which is really funny to see him get a resurrection before Noritora, because he was designed to counter Noritora, so therefore he came out after. We're in a weird timeline. But I guess when it comes to his soul trait, normal attack damage would be good here. Maybe they want to go with something different. I'm not really too sure. When it comes to the skills, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skills. So I guess he's going to pick up a 9th and also an innate skill, maybe even 2 innate skills. And I would like to assume he's going to get one of the other skill. He's either going to go for invincibility or he himself is going to have invincibility. Maybe under 50% stamina, he takes less damage. That'll be really cool. There's definitely a lot they can play up here. Caleb can go down any route. So let's see what route they do go down. All right then, so here we go. Let's see it. Let's see it. So first up, his innate skill is Sprinter +1. So he's only getting 1 innate skill. But what we can see is that they are going to move the Sprinter skill from his skill tree. As you can see, it's currently right here. So they're putting that as an innate skill because they plan to give him a new skill, right? So let's see it. Normal attack damage is his soul trait. He got Pierce Barrier, or did he already have it? I'm not too sure. Wow. Okay. Let's just quickly double check that. So we already had Pierce Barrier. He already has the Start Barrier, which is actually kind of like meta relevant for the most part. Like a lot of characters in this game do use barriers. But what we can see here is that he got Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility, which is actually kind of cool to see. And he also got Prevent Last Ditch Survival. Okay, I am liking it. Did he get any extra damage increase? He got an extra 10% on his bruiser. So essentially he got a 26% damage increase, which for Brave Battles, I guess, is quite notable. The Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility is actually really good. You can definitely use him against any of those, you know, invincible characters for the most part. Right now, I'm thinking potentially a good option to go against Isshin. Isshin does have Sorry Killer, and Isshin does have a significantly higher damage output. But at the very least, if you have this character maybe max transcended, for example, the killer is unfortunate here. Maybe that'll get better when Khan for Your Own Noritora gets resurrected. But right now, there's some potential usage of him in Brave Battles, I will say. He's been kind of unusable. And the Prevent and Last Ditch Survival was actually really good here. And that's to any character, right? When you kill someone, you don't want them reviving because that can catch you off guard and that could take you down. Being able to guarantee that you get the kill, they're going to stay down is really good. And that could be for any character. So yeah, I like the upgrade. I think it's going to be kind of hard for characters like this to be like really meta relevant in Brave Battles because they have to get more than just these 2 skills, right? Brave Battles comes down to Transcendence and also no attack damage. If he really wanted to compete with the current Brave Battle characters, he would need Flurry +2. That's not going to happen though. That's not reasonable with how Caleb do resurrections. But thus far, I think it is a very solid upgrade. It's a good damage increase, 26%. He's a good soul trait for any speed Brave Battle character. And he did get 2 meta-relevant skills, Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility, and also Prevent Last Ditch Survival. If you are an Ichibe fan, definitely can get a use out of him right now. Definitely will say that. Ultimately though, this character, at least when it comes to the kill effect, really comes down to if we ever get more Espadas in the Brave Battle meta. Right now, it's only Noritora. And again, he already defeats Noritora, but maybe Noritora sometime in the future will get a good resurrection, and that would therefore make this character even better. I'm not really too sure, but I like the upgrade thus far. Right now, we're 1 for 1 with good upgrades. Let's check out the next character. And next up, we have Orihime. So in this case, having a look at her soul trait, she is a 12% strong attack recharge. I'm expecting either full stamina damage here or stam recovery. Either or will make sense here because she does have a heal and barrier SA2. She is a heal type character, so of course they're going to prioritize giving her either full stamina or extra healing built in, which is always good. When it comes to the skills, she has a 20% Berserker, 20% Bruiser, 40% Devastation, Frenzy +1, Healer, Medic, Sprinter +1, and also Weakened Defense. So she's going to pick up 2 skills here. I would like to see Havoc. I would like to see her Berserker value to go up. And I am expecting one of the skills that she is going to pick up, one of the 2 new skills that she will get, is that one of them will be Multi-Barrier. So Multi-Barrier, full stamina damage as a soul trait, and Havoc would actually be a pretty solid upgrade for this particular Orihime. At the same time, if they don't want to give a Havoc, maybe do 50% more damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment. It would be weird for a character like this to get it, but I'd be super down for it. She is a support character. I feel like Caleb are going to, dig into the support aspects. So let's see what she does pick up. So Strong Attack Recharge is her original soul trait. She picks up Havoc plus 20% as an innate skill. That's really good. Okay. And then she did get Strong Attack Damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%. That's better than what I thought. And then I assume she's going to pick up Multi-Barrier. Yes, she does. I like it. I like the upgrade, I will say. The Havoc adds more range to her strong attacks. I think that's mainly going to help out on her SA1. Her SA1, for those that don't know, is one of the worst strong attack ones in the entire game if we have a look at it over here. It's the three-way split magnification attack. Can do a lot of damage, but a lot of times you aren't getting it in every single hit, and it can hit upwards to 24 times. The Havoc adds an extra bit of width to it, makes it an overall better strong attack 1, I will say. Her SA2, which is an AoE around her, that extra width, the extra 20% range definitely does help her out there. Same goes for the SA3. I like the upgrade. The soul trait, I don't know why I didn't expect that, but that's once more a very good soul trait. It makes sense. She wants to stay at full stamina. She will stay at full stamina, especially with the multi-barrier right now. She's a really good support character, giving your team a team heal and also +5 barrier for yourself, +3 barrier for your teammates. But that's going to easily allow it to stay at full stamina and take full advantage of that extra 20% strong attack damage. So yeah, she got a damage increase, a utility increase, and also a range increase. That's basically all you could ask for with Orihime. Honestly, that's a really good upgrade. And to my knowledge, I believe this is the first of its kind when it comes to the soul trait, strong attack recharge and 20% strong attack damage. I actually do prefer that over the full stamina now, I will say, because I have plenty of full stamina damage and recharge soul traits. What I don't have is recharge and strong attack damage at full stamina. Could likely take that. That's going to be really good for Yamamoto, 8th anniversary Ichigo if you're using those characters. I personally am, so I'm definitely going to resurrect this character. I believe I do have a max transcended or close to it, 5 out of 5. So yeah, really happy once more with the upgrade. And then last but not least, we have the #1 Zanpakuto creator himself getting a resurrection before Tokinada, by the way. It's funny, the order when it comes to resurrections are all over the place. It is so weird and unexpected to see Oh-Etsu get a resurrection before Tokinada. This character came out months after Tokinada, right? Either way, very interested to see what they're going to do with his soul trait, because this soul trait is recharge. He's one of those weird characters that is, a NAD character, but he didn't get a NAD soul trait, he got recharge instead, which makes sense. His SA2 is a boost. You want that strong attack to come back. And I think we're finally about to get a good soul trait that is good for characters like this. I want more normal attack damage and recharge soul traits. We don't have rarely any of those. So if he can get that, that's a really good soul trait for himself, but any other Technic character in the game, like for example, 1000-Year Bloodworthy Agony Aizen. He's a NAD character, he wants to do normal attack damage, but he also has a barrier boost SA2. So to get that normal attack damage output, to get that extra recharge, is going to be really, really good in his particular case. Having said that, damage output obviously isn't super high, but for his time it was great. Flurry +1, 40% bruiser, would like to see that get increased by 10%, and that'll be great to go alongside his soul trait. I am expecting the booster skill because he does have a boost SA2. That's also going to be really good. And maybe he'll get one more skill, maybe long reach, maybe damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment. They can go down a few routes here. Let's see what he does get. Is the #1 Zanpakuto creator going to get the short end of the stick? The wrong Zanpakuto? Let's find out. So, innate skill, weakened duration. Okay, makes sense. Didn't think about it. They're going down the Soifon route. He wants to be used in the immediate Soripa guild quest. So, to make him better in there, they're going to give him weakened duration. Not what I was expecting. It makes sense. I'm down for it. And with that, we're probably going to expect the booster skill. So he's going to be really good in guild quests. And the fact that he's now guaranteed to be immune to weakening is also really good. Unfortunately, damn. Why? Damage taken minus 12%, that is terrible. Bruiser upwards to 80% though. Yo, that is crazy. Hold on. He got enhanced. Wait, what did he get? I don't know if I'm liking this resurrection, if I'm being honest. So unfortunately, I actually calculated it. So unfortunately, I counted it wrong. He already had 9 skills, so he didn't pick up a new skill. Just a heads up, I do eventually realize that Oh-Etsu picks up poise. Just bear with me. That is kind of unfortunate, I will say. It is still a good resurrection, I will say, but it's a weird one. It's a weird one. Nah, yeah, I might say Oh-Etsu got shafted here. It is such a weird resurrection. One thing I will say though, I definitely do appreciate them adding 50% bruiser. They know they had to do something here because otherwise it would have been a terrible resurrection. The 50% bruiser is great. His damage output has got increased by quite a bit, right? 50%. That's nothing to scoff at. I like that. Having said that though, the weaken duration I do like because it's for guild quests, but at the same time, I would have preferred if they gave him the booster skill. Because I can make it so he's immune to weakening by doing, status element on bonus abilities and also using links. I can make him immune to status elements. I can make him immune to weakening with or without this innate skill. It's nice, and I liked it with Soifon, but Soifon did pick up booster, so it complemented the booster skill. When it comes to using Oh-Etsu in guild quests, he doesn't have the booster skill. I would probably more so rather take someone with the booster skill, if I'm being honest. I can maybe understand why they didn't do it. I don't think they've ever given the booster skill as an innate skill, and since they couldn't give him a new skill here, because he's already capped out at 9 skills, maybe that's why they couldn't give him the 80... Maybe that's why they couldn't give him the booster innate skill. But then again, we saw with Oh-Etsu. But then again, we saw with Ichibe, they always throw around the skills. They could have easily put Sprinter +1 as the innate skill and then gave him the booster skill, actually. So, yeah. A bit disappointed with Oh-Etsu. I do like the damage increase. The 50% bruise is nice. The sword trait definitely could have been a lot better here. Strong attack recharge and damage taken is not good whatsoever. I would never use that. This character doesn't want to be used in brave battles. You don't want to take less damage. It doesn't matter. I would rather a damage increase, like no attack damage, for example, which again, as I already explained, is something that this game lacks. We don't have recharge and NAD skills. Why does that not exist? It's a great combo. Give these NAD characters the extra bit of utility effects. Recharge and DR is disappointing. Weaken duration is great and all, but again, I would have preferred booster. Unfortunately, we had to end it on a sour note, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not even that bad of an upgrade. I just wanted more from Oh-Etsu, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm overall happy with Orihime. They fixed her problems, right? Lack of range with the Havoc. She got a damage increase, so now she has a 40% Berserker, assuming she can stay at full stamina, which she can easily do, because now she also does have multi-barrier. Overall, solid upgrades. Ichibe, a weird one because he is a brave battle character, but either way, really good soul trait, definitely going to use that just like Orihime, and these two new skills make him significantly more useful in brave battles. If you have this character max transcended or duped out, he might be a good character to put against Isshin, who is the quite common brave battle character. And then we have Oh-Etsu, soul trait I'm never going to use. I don't think I'm even going to want to use them in guild quests, because I'd rather just take someone with the booster skill. So yeah, I feel like they've really fumbled the bag here with Oh-Etsu. Definitely, if I was doing the resurrection, would have taken a different route. Okay, I know someone's going to comment it. My apologies, it's 8 in the morning. I kind of just woke up. I do see that he does have poise. So that was the skill that he got. He did get a new skill. It was poise. I'm a bit indifferent on that. I will be honest. Poise is a good skill. And maybe maybe I'm starting to see the vision. I don't know. Maybe the poise alongside damage taken allows him to be a bit more useful in brave battles, kind of. I don't know. I still would have preferred the booster skill over poise, if I'm being honest. So I'm not all that excited about the poise skill. It is a good skill nonetheless, though. But I guess I kind of have a slight problem with the poise skill in particular, because if you go into a game and you go into arena, he actually picks up poise at arena level 5. So now his arena level skill is kind of just like a waste because he just picks it up with his resurrection. It would be nice if his resurrection changed his arena skill, and I get no one's really using Oh-Etsu in arena, right? But like, come on, Caleb, he picks up poise here. Why are we giving him poise? You should have given him something else. This is the first time we've actually seen a character get a skill with their resurrection that they get in arena. Usually if a character has a skill in the arena game mode, they won't pick that up in the resurrection. So yeah, like I said, very weird one, a bit indifferent on it. I like the damage increase, but overall, definitely could have been a tad bit better with Oh-Etsu. So with that said, lads, that was the video for today, going over this month's resurrection badge, Ichibe, Oh-Etsu, and also Orihime. In the comments below, let me know what you lads think about these resurrections. I overall think they did a solid job on Ichibe and Orihime. Fun with the bit with Oh-Etsu, but maybe I'm not seeing the vision. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.